Namaskar and welcome to the Introduction to Self-Actualized Leadership Development Program and Project Yug Parivartan. In this video, you will not only learn about a revolutionary leadership development framework, but also about a vision under which you can deploy yourself as a grand change leader. You will also see the glimpse of the journey traveled by Project Yug Parivartan so far, the various eminent people who have synergized with us, and the various benefits that a Project Yug Parivartan member can get by joining the system. So once again, on behalf of Defined Values Consultants and PYP Golden Age Foundation, I welcome you to the Introduction to Self-Actualized Leadership Development Program and Project Yug Parivartan. Let us now understand the context in which a leader has to operate. If you see the current ecosystem, which has 4 pillars, education, governance, businesses, and services, are affected by several problems which are reaching to their tipping point. These problems are not just problems, but are opportunity to build your leadership space. At the most fundamental level, we can classify the universe as non-living matter and consciousness. The non-living matter precisely works based on nature's laws, and the consciousness works based on eternal principles. Hence, it is critical that the laws, policies, procedures, regulations, and guidelines that we create for human-made systems are aligned with these nature's laws and the eternal principles. Now let us understand the human problem-solving potential through SFP Index of Consciousness. Each human being has 9 levels of seeking, 9 levels of fulfillment, and 9 levels of provider capability based on the consciousness that the person is currently in. The leadership role starts when the person starts becoming aware of the needs to fulfill the rationality. At this stage, the person becomes S5 level of seeker, that is inquirer. In this consciousness zone, the person can give P5 level of performance, which is inefficient leader. Why we are calling P5 as inefficient leader is because the need for rationality is fulfilled, but the person has still not become reasonable. To become reasonable, the person has to become S6.1 level of seeker, which is self-aware. Self-awareness is a stage when the person understands that the matter is different and the consciousness is different. At this stage only, the person can play the role of P6, which is efficient leader. Through SALDP, we aim to develop 1 million self-actualized leaders, that is P6 level of performance, efficient leaders. And for that, we are developing 10,000 self-realized mentors who evolve even more than P6 level of performance. In order to become a facilitator to create such efficient leaders, a person has to grow further in his consciousness evolution. Now, when the situations become very drastic, very extraordinary, there is a reserved level of performance level 9, which is built into every human being, which is the performance level of avatar. And to give that performance, the person has to be fulfilled at F6.4 level, which is self-realized. And that can only be achieved if a person becomes S6.4 seeker, which means a perfect observer of the ecosystem. At 6.4 observer level only, we can attain our maximum potential level, which is the level of an avatar. Now, out of the 1 million self-actualized leaders that we aim to develop through SALDP, there are several which will be absorbed within the Project Yug Parivartan Synergy platform at various levels of leadership. As Project Yug Parivartan is a civilizational overhaul, we are creating organizations led by the self-actualized leaders at assembly level, parliamentary level, state level, country level, and even the global level. After completing the phase 1, which is development phase, through SALDP, if you wish to continue into phase 2, which is incubation phase, you will get several forums to practice your leadership and network with other self-actualizing people. And finally, in phase 3, which is a performance phase, you can deploy yourself as PYP Assembly Constituency President, PYP Parliamentary President, PYP State President, and PYP National President. At every Assembly Constituency level, we are aggregating social service leaders through Golden Age Volunteers Network, business leaders through Golden Age Business Network, mission leaders through Self-Actualized Leadership Network, and ideology leaders through Self-Realized Mentorship Network. In addition to the individual membership, Project Yug Parivartan Synergy Platform provides organizational membership for creating a high level of synergy between various organizations. There are 7 categories of organizational membership and 21 subcategories. The organization to organization synergy is created through Memorandum of Understanding, that is MOU or agreement, after which SALDP program is delivered to the leaders of that organization. You can request for a detailed PYP vision document to understand how these organizational categories work in the overall scheme of things. Now, all these individual members and institutional partners collectively will create the infrastructure for the golden age through the wise villages and wise towns. And it will have all the features which will align this system towards the nature's laws and the eternal principles. A block of 4 wise towns will look like this, and 16 to 24 wise towns will become one wise city, 10 wise cities will become one wise state, and 10 wise states will become one wise nation. And accordingly, the entire world will become wise world, and we will achieve this utopian vision of creating the golden age. It will be built on the basis of one country, one workplace, one God and one family. एक जन्मभूमि, एक कर्मभूमि, एक धर्मभूमि और एक फलभूमि. This entire vision of Project Yug Parivartan is documented in this book titled Code of Citizens Conduct. It gives the benchmark to all the existing religions, atheism, and all leadership doctrines to align themselves towards the eternal principles. Let me now show you a glimpse of the journey traveled so far. We have spread the footprints of Project Yug Parivartan Synergy Platform in several cities of the country through various events and workshops. We have synergized with several eminent people by networking with them and giving them the Code of Citizens Conduct book and make them aware about the Project Yug Parivartan vision. We have conducted several online and offline summits in which we have invited several spiritual and religious leaders and mentors to share their wisdom with the members of Project Yug Parivartan. There were representation from political leaders and senior government officials also from several political parties. There were several educationists who have shared their thoughts with our members. We had invited several international speakers, activists and social reformers, thought leaders, and business leaders and entrepreneurs to share their knowledge with our members. Now, coming back to you, in this grand scheme of things of creating the golden age, what is there in it for you? After completing the SALDP course, you will get a community environment of like-minded people who are on the path of self-actualization. You will get opportunities to be part of organizing teams of various public events. In addition to that, there will be several benefits like training assignments, volunteering opportunities, new business leads, wisdom book circle, product and service discounts, collaborative learning, barter, skill sharing, sponsorship opportunities, collaborative product and service offerings, human and material resource sharing, opportunities to invest and get invested, business coaching, partnerships, shared services, networking with other missions, ideology networking, influencer networking, and an opportunity to work on PYP Wise Villages and PYP Wise Town projects. Now coming back to SALDP, let us see how the SALDP raises the potential level of people to P9 level. First, we diagnose up to what level of consciousness the person is already in and what level is still not realized. SALDP develops the unrealized potential into realized potential so that it can be actualized by the SALDP graduate into tangible leadership work. And for this, you need to travel a journey from the illusion about your potential to the vision about your potential. Now, if you see this Maslow model from the top view, you will find that all these layers are nothing but layers of illusion which form our point of view. SALDP will help you break these layers of illusion and help you reach to the nuclear energy, the center of your consciousness and the self-realization. So thank you for watching this video of Introduction to SALDP and Project Yug Parivartan. You can get in touch with us through any of the coordinates displayed on the screen. So I hope you would have learned a lot of things about your leadership potential and how to activate that and convert that into tangible leadership actions and deploy yourself on a grand leadership role. We look forward to you joining the system. Namaskar.